That's fine. Oh yeah, I don't know if I recorded this part, but this guy got robbed by a bandit. I'm not even gonna loot it because it's probably like, freaking, hey, a thief, a thief! Even though I just helped them. Alrighty, so killing the one dude is not an option. I gotta go find the heretics.
I'll fetch you right back.
God be with you. God be with you.
Alright, I gotta go find some of the no goods. Let me get a question again. This is gonna be frustrating. I can just continue this stupid mission. I'm gonna complete
I
this
have a
side.
few more questions about the...
Ask away, my...
Are there any suspects?
Everyone is a suspect. You can be sure of that. But I'll know more after I finish the interrogations.
How did you conclude there are heretics here?
We caught one in Gutenberg. He confessed to everything, including meeting up with others in Ushitz a few times.
And that was all he told you?
By the end, all his strength had left him, so he couldn't even put together a list.
God.
I see.
I'm pleased to hear it.
I'll get working on it.
God be with you.
Probably read that document more thoroughly. Is he just... I'm not gonna question this bullcrap. If I find... Hopefully I read that right. I swear to God if he was just putting it like clever little goddamn words.
I'm honored that... May the Lord watch over you.
My pleasure.
Hey! Y'all know about any heretics? Let me hop on all these fucking people's fences. Motherfucker, I'm not doing this quest, dude. Look how much I gotta go through. Pretty sure if I read the dang document more thoroughly, maybe I'll find it much more easier. But I'm not. This freaking town is huge. Like, it's bigger than you expect. Like, you gotta go. I don't haven't even explored this area. This area right here, I haven't explored that shit. It looks like a blacksmith. I must continue the main quest. Fuck these boys up. Eat. Eat some bacon, I guess. Not that dang good, but you better eat it while it's still fresh. Junk's about to go freaking moldy soon. That's so much trashy junk in my inventory. I wish I was able to loot some of these guys. They had a lot of good armor. Fudge them up. Ooh, nice. Fresh apples. Dang. Looks like a pretty good pickpocketing. It's not about staying on it, it's about how much you stay on it. Did they already give me the money? Alrighty. One more look around before I move on. Ooh. Dang, is my sword bloody like that? Holy shit. Ooh, this is a big dang shield. What? where to get their water. Thought it was gonna be a cool little secret passage.
Stay away from people if you can't ride a horse.
Shut your goddamn mouth, or stand in the fucking path.
Yeah.
Ooh, I never really. Dang, this is kind of unique. I've never seen the dang game like this. Oh, it looks like a. Dang, I like this.
Yeah.
Nice and foggy. Sometimes it'll be like this. Jesus Christ. Did you go open? Dang!
My lord, I'm afraid you were right when you said these hostilities wouldn't end at Probislovitz.
That comes as no surprise. What is happening?
Men reported 2 more attacks today.
Ah, Henry. I'm glad you're here. It seems like we'll have another
My
task.
clean dang
for you.
outfit.
Come and join us.
My lord.
Greetings, lad.
A little dirty.
Bandits raided a few remote hamlets, but that's the least of our worries. They also attacked Merhoyet. That's a much more serious matter.
Meroyed. Matthias is working there.
They attacked right after the battle in Probislovitz. Bastards are probably trying to prove they're still strong. But there's a
And who is
silver
Matthias?
lining. Villagers held them off. And they even took one captive. He's wounded. We can still interrogate him.
Your Graces. I hope I'm not intruding. On the contrary, Master Tobias. Unlike Bernard, you are the bearer of good tidings. Or so I gather from the coin you carry.
Oh!
Tell me, how many groschen did we find in Trebislovitz?
My lord, I'm sorry, but my news is no better than Captain Bernard's. These coins are very good. That is to say, well-made facsimiles, as we call them.
What?
Oh, they must be different
I don't
currency.
give a fuck what you call them. I want to know what they're fucking worth.
That's just it, sir. They're worth nothing.
You say what I think
They're
you
German
say,
coins.
Master Tobias. This here
It's just a pile of copper.
Ah!
fuck.
Plated with silver, so it's still of some worth.
Kurva. Fuck.
This fun
It's a
red.
lot of work to make such counterfeits, Master Tobias.
I should say so, sir. Highly demanding work. Especially to make such plausible forgeries. They would need a well-hidden foundry, several craftsmen, and a source of material.
But they
They're
could just be
counterfeits.
brought in from somewhere else, could they not?
They could, but then again, the silver mines are nearby, and these groschens...
This butter is mad.
So we are facing a foe who has
Oh
almost
my
limited
God.
source of coin. That's all we need. Well, gentlemen, it's clear what we have to do. Interrogate that captive bandit, find out their numbers, and promptly cut off their supply of money. Otherwise, they'll soon have another encampment.
They haven't already.
I doubt it, sir. Merhoyed wouldn't have been able to hold them off if they did.
Well, lad, I said that we'd have work for you, but it never crossed my mind there would be this much. You've already proved your worth as an investigator, so I'm putting my faith in you again. Go to Merhoyed and question that captive. Find out where those brigands are hiding, how many there are, and what they're planning. And while you're at it, see if you can find some clues as to where this counterfeit coin is coming from.
Okay.
Good luck. We're counting on you. All of us. Come report to me as soon as you know anything.
Damn, I was
I'll
hoping
be
that
at the
crowd was real.
lookout point near Talmberg.
Alrighty. Ooh. Is this why they didn't want to like put pole arms as like a main thing because the innovation kind of sucks. Because you can't even like buy them. That kind of sucks. I hate that you can't buy pole arms. I wanted to use some. Alright, you wouldn't know enough. You're basically like the freaking main guy
Our
here.
respects to you.
What's happened here?
It's bad. Very bad. First we get attacked by them brigands. Barely come out of that alive, and now hit the plane.
Uh-oh.
You said.
Indeed so. Something's up with the village. Even the livestock are dying. It's a gruesome sight.
I heard the bandits didn't get very far here, though.
Luckily, young Straw saw them still over by the cross and woke the whole village. We even captured one. He's tied up now at Melikar's place. Then the disease came.
Who attacked you?
I don't know, some bandits. Ever since Skalitz was raised, they've been marauding the whole province.
Did you put up a fight?
We most certainly did. Once Melikar heard young Straw shouting to the hills, he handed everyone a pigful for a flail, and we ambushed the bastards.
Good on you. How did it turn out?
We gave them what for until they turned tail and ran. They cut up young Straw. Something awful.
Oh.
He didn't live to see morning.
Who are Melikar and Straw?
That's right. You're not from round here, are you? Melikar's the one
Dang, how
looking
long has
after
it been
the
going on
town. Before that, it was down to Smill from the Noy of Stuff. But they killed him that time they raided the place. And young Straw is the son of Andrew, a local woodcutter. Or was, I should say. The bandits sorted it out. The old man isn't taking it well.
Dang.
Where will I find Melikar?
If you stand at the main gate of the stable and look across the road, Melikar's is the house on the left.
I'd like to talk to Straw.
I see. Well, if you stand at the main gate of the stables and look across the road, you'll see Straw's house on the right.
This guy knows about stables, huh?
Tell me more about this plague. It sounds terrible.
Worse than you can imagine. Old stud, livestock, sheep, chicken. All dead or dying.
Okay, he said chicken.
No doubt the people will be next. Melikar's old woman's taken to her bed. And it doesn't look good. Straw's wife and brother, or...
I'm sorry to hear it. I'm looking for Matthias. He works as a
Matthias? The brigands got him for him. He's lying wounded at the stud.
Thanks.
Good luck to you.
I want to see his plague up close.
What am
Dang.
I to do now without you?
Dang. What's up? Oh, okay, like, I think I seen him around here. Dang. You could look at these dang chickens. Holy fuck! Matthews!
Hal? You're a sight for sore eyes. What are you doing here?
It's good to see you too, Matthias.
No.
Sir Radzig sent me here to investigate the raid.
Sir Radzig? Looks like you've come up in
What's
the world.
ties?
You're
Wait
here
a
to-
minute! Hey!
He took me into his garrison.
Ties!
Hal, the blacksmith's boy, in the service of his lordship. Who'd have ever thought it? My luck hasn't been so good.
One of the good old... Scat! Was he one of the douchebags or was he one of the friends? I think. No, I think it was one of the boys. I can't freaking remember. It was a little while ago.
You survived. That's something to thank God for.
True enough. If I were in your shoes, I'd get the hell out of here. There's some disease spreading.
Disease?
Folk is saying it's the plague. Whatever it is, it's bad. It started the day after the raid. First the horses got sick, then other animals, and now people are falling ill too.
Damn.
I gotta get my... Bro, I gotta get... I gotta get XJ Stravis out of here.
Well, at least I haven't caught the sickness.
But you've been hurt.
It happened during the raid. One of those damn bandits fell on me, horse and all. My arm's badly broken, but better than a broken neck.
Tell me about the raid.
What do you want to know?
I hear one of the raiders was taken captive. I'd like to question him.
Why, old Melicon let him have it over the head with a flail, and now he's locked up in the bar. But be careful.
Why's that?
That fucker killed young Straw. His old man's sharpening
Oh.
the sickle for him. Melikar still hasn't decided what to do with him.
I understand old Straw wants revenge, but first I have to question that man. What happens after is no skin off my nose.
Good luck, then.
Can you describe the raiders?
I don't know. They came at dusk, so you couldn't see their faces. About 20 of them. They weren't humans, though. They spoke Czech.
You talked to them?
No. They were shouting at us. They're very sure of themselves to begin with, but when we hit them in the woods, they didn't look so brave.
I know you've got courage enough for anyone, but how did a bunch of untrained villagers manage to hold off armed bandits?
One of the village lads caught sight of them coming through the woods and told Melikon, who roused the whole village, and everyone grabbed what they could. Pitchforks, axes, flails, and we went out to face them.
What? You mounted an assault against them?
Aye, and that was the key. It was the last thing those whoresons expected. A few of them still managed to break through to the village, probably wanted to torture me. But even the women here were armed with what they could find,
Dang.
and they took the bastards by surprise.
Alrighty. I already asked
Tell
for
me
it.
about the raid.
What do you want to know?
I already asked for it.
About this sickness. When did this plague start?
The day after the raid, the horses were lying down in the stable, so we knew something was up. By afternoon, they were all dead. Then other animals
I'm so
started getting
glad
sick
I got
long
XJ
after
Stravas out of here.
and people.
So I would have continued
What are
this
the
freaking
signs
dang
of sickness?
storyline. I would have lost him.
I don't leave the house much, but folk complain of fever and shakes. Some are throwing their guts up, and others are spewing from the other end.
Has anyone died from it?
Aye, old Verba. Although he was already on his last legs, so no one knows for sure if it was the plague that got him. Either way, the animals are dropping like flies, and people will end up the same for sure.
When is this game based in? 13th century? I want to look up plagues from 13th century. I'll look this up. Plagues from 13th century.
According to History.com, the Black Death was a devastating global epidemic of bubonic plague that struck Europe and Asia in the mid-1300s.
Ooh. Oh, fudge, are we gonna be dealing with the Black Death in this game? Is everyone gonna start getting sick? I had a feeling it was good with the Black Death, but I didn't know for sure.
Who's ill now?
I don't know. Well, with my arm the way it is, I don't go outdoors much. But I know Melikar and Straw have sick ones at home.
Yeah, I had a feeling it was a Black Death, though.
Can I ask you a bit about Medley?
Ooh, we're gonna be dealing with the
I
Black
haven't
Death.
been here
This
long
game
enough
has
to know
everything.
much, but ask away.
Oh my god.
Can you tell me something about old Straw?
He's a woodcutter, tough as they come and a hot one. He's been out of his mind since his boyhood.
It's normal to grieve, no?
Depends how you look at it. Folk are afraid he'll snap or drink himself to death. What's worse, his wife caught the sickness. He's not
Dang.
taking care of her.
Ooh.
Where can I find this Straw?
That's gonna be a thing.
When
It's gonna
you
give me
take the
speech
main
check.
gate out of the stables, you'll see 2 cottages outside. Straw lives in the right hand.
What's Melikar like?
The locals look up to him. Smill used to be in charge here, but he was killed in Neuhof.
I know.
Sir Hanush hasn't had time to appoint a new vassal, and folk need someone to speak for them, so they picked Melikar.
Since when do subjects govern a village in place of the Lord?
What can we do? If it weren't for Malachar, those bandits would have torched the place to the ground. The villagers won't follow anyone else.
What's Melekar like?
The locals look up to him. Smill used to be in charge here, but he was killed in Neuhof.
I know.
Sir Hanush hasn't had time to appoint a new vassal, and folk need someone to speak for them, so they picked Malachar.
Subjects giving orders? That's not right.
Thank God you had someone here who could take the reins.
Aye.
I don't like that.
Where does Melekar live?
When you take the main gate out of the stables, you'll see 2 cottages outside. Melekar lives in the left hand.
This dude's directions he gave me, oh, from the front of the stables to the left.
If you want to go in, talk to Melekar.
Well, where the fuck is Melekar? What is Melekar? Yo, wow, the most generic.
Aye, that's me.
I need to speak with the prisoner.
And why is that? Who might you?
Henry, envoy of Sir Radzik Kobyla. I'm here to investigate the attack.
I'm sorry. I have other things on my mind right now. In case you hadn't noticed, we have pestilence. Sir Radzik won't help us with that, any more than he helped us when we were attacked.
No news has reached Ratai of any disease here. But I'm here now, and I can help you.
Well, since you serve Sir Radzik, you might be of some use. If anyone can be.
Tell me what to do.
There's a stable hand living with us here, Matthias.
Yes, I know him.
And he knows some girl who helps out in the monastery infirmary. Your Hanka, I think her name is. She might know someone. If she's actually there.
No. You're dealing with Black Death here.
Very well. I'll go to the monastery. It's probably our best hope.
Thank you. At least for taking the trouble. But then, even if you cared nothing for us, the prisoner's got the pestilence too. He'll die without help.
If I have to go to the monastery, I need to know as much as possible about the disease. I'll definitely need to know its symptoms. They're bound to ask me that.
It's hard to say. My wife is feverish. Others have the chills. I heard some are throwing up. Others still are breaking out in sores.
Yep.
Why don't you see for
Black
yourself?
Death. I
People
was waiting
talk
for them
about
to say
it, I don't
swords.
know
This is
what
the
to
Black
believe
Death.
anymore.
Very well.
I mean, I already looked it up. It's just like the Black Death.
A daub lime on the afflicted
That's the
houses.
main.
Don't stay too long in those homes.
That I can promise you.
Good luck.
I already stayed long in them homes. Watch it be like, I'm gonna catch the Black Death by the end of this game, and it's because I entered those homes. Ah, is the game giving me a plague mask? I would like that.
If you want to go in, talk to Melekar. Jesus Christ be praised.
I need to talk to that captain.
Sorry, no one's allowed.
But I'm Sir Radzik Kobyla's envoy. I urgently need to question the captain.
I don't care. If you want to talk to the captain.
Wouldn't he have given me a fucking permission? Hey, give me permission, you fucking douchebag. Jesus.
I'm not needed here. Johanka?
Henry?
Glad to see you.
Me too. I heard that you're doing well.
Not right now. Matthias sent me.
Matthias? My god, did something happen?
I don't know if you've heard about it, but Merhoyet was attacked.
Oh god. How is Matthias?
Wounded in the arm. He's being brave about it, but his injury looks bad.
I need to see him.
Before you go, there's something else.
What?
Some kind of disease has taken hold in Merhoyet. Their livestock has died off, and now the people are coming down with it too. I thought maybe someone here might know what to do.
Merciful heavens. How awful. It's a good thing you've come here. If there's any hope, This is the place to find it.
This
Lead
is
Brother
not how you're supposed to
Nicodemus,
treat
the
a
monastery
plague.
physician. He may
Something
know
that
how to
spread
deal
that
with it.
easy.
Very well. I'll try to find him.
Come back when you know more.
Thank you, Johanka.
Maybe this is the true history. This is really what happened.
I won't get any sleep. I just won't get any sleep.
Spitting.
Some kind of disease has taken hold in Merhoy. Johanka said that you might be able to advise.
A disease, you say? How intriguing.
That is not how you treat a disease. How intriguing. Man, I gotta go look at this disease up close and personal. Get a fucking infected.
Intriguing? It's terrifying.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sound uncaring.
Alright. The important thing is whether you can help us.
I can't say at this point. I need to find out a little
Saving
more.
your clip.
Tell me, has the whole village come down with it?
About half the horses.
I expect so, but why would they be so fearful about it?
Merhoyed? Isn't there a stud farm there? And what of the animals? Did they get infected too?
Yes, there's a stud farm. And they've all died off. The horses, the cattle, chickens, and now it's got to the people.
That is most intriguing. Sorry.
Did the
I
Black
meant to say
Death?
it's most unusual. Do you know the symptoms?
Woo! Oh, no.
Yes, more or less.
Excellent. I have several extensive volumes here in the library. Describe the epidemic, including the symptoms, and we could take some guidance there. Can you read?
I can read. No, I learned how to read perfectly.
Excellent. So follow me to the script.
Maybe it's just giving me options. Investigate. Wait, what? Oh, it wants me to go inside. Fudge no.
So, where should we start?
I ain't investigating the people there,
Evidently
Ryan. I
there's
get
something
sick.
amiss in the digestive tract.
In the what?
The digestive tract, Henry.
Right.
The trouble lies between the mouth and the arsehole.
Uh-huh. Sure. Just so.
We can rule nothing out at this stage. You look in the Breviarium de Sickness Causa. It's a renowned manuscript from Salerno, written by one Johann of St. Paul.
But I don't know Latin.
Fortunately for you, our brother librarian is translating these momentous medical works into the common tongue, so you can still be of use. Study the breviary carefully and compare the symptoms with the recorded cases. That will guide us. I'll try the proven classics, Avicenna and his Canon Medicinae, and Galen's magnum opus, the Ars Medicinalis.
What the fuck did you just say? Okay.
I'll wager that Jerome has taken them out again.
There ain't nothing here.
Quiet.
No, probably not.
I think I have it.
Yes?
Plague poison, gas poison. Okay. What was my last save? I might have to go back and question them because there ain't no way I'm gonna figure it out. All I went from